Hi, I'm Lee Jordan with the Verona Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're doing one of our community spotlights today. And we have Janis from Morgan's Caring Connection here today. And so we'd like to start with just having you tell us a little bit about what Morgan's Caring Connection is and why you decided to start it.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for having me today. We actually started Morgan's Caring Connection late February after the unexpected passing of our daughter in October of last year. Morgan was born with spina bifida and hydrocephalus, and unfortunately, unexpectedly, just didn't wake up one morning. And we received a lot of really generous donations to her services, and over a lot of conversations, we were like, instead of using it towards the services, what could we do to pay it forward instead? And so what we did was we just decided through conversation that we would look at all the challenges that we had raising a child with special needs and trying to figure out how we could pay it forward to other families by using the money that was donated. So we came up with Morgan's Caring Connection, which provides resources with a full directory as well as other nonprofits. And we don't care about the disability. And this is something that I think is really unique because, there's websites that talk about Down syndrome or spina bifida or autism or things of that nature. And we don't think to go to those websites to look for resources, because why would we? But what's crazy is a lot of the resources are the same. So we don't care what the disability is. We thought it would be nice to have a directory that was all-encompassing. So we're doing that. We're also educating. We're providing education through what we call empowerment sessions, where we're taking questions and challenges that other families are having and then having professionals from for-profit and nonprofit talk about those subjects in short, tiny segments, meaning no more than 30 minutes, because who has time for that?
Right.
And then I have personally vetted over 20 professionals to personally introduce families to. So, with that, we then were like, okay, well, this is all fine and great, but what can we really do to help at the end of the day? And that is by providing grants to families so they can do their long-term planning. Because whether they can afford it or not afford it, we want to make sure that families are able to do it. And so we are actually awarding our first grant on August 2nd to a family. And they're able to do their trust, a special needs trust, and some other legal documents to help the family breathe a little easier and know that things are in line in the event something happens.
Right. And I know you and I talked about the fact that you want people to make sure that they have everything that they need in place, whether or not they can afford it or not.
Yes.
Because you need to have those power of attorneys and different things in place.
Absolutely. And so it's important for people to know that this is not something that's optional for families like us. Mm-hmm. To your point, it is absolutely necessary, and there's no other funding out there for what we're doing, at least that we have found to date. If somebody wants to prove me wrong, that would be great.
That would be awesome. There was a variety of places to
Yes.
go, but that's wonderful that you were able to start this. Speaking of fundraising, you have your inaugural fundraising event coming up soon.
Yes.
And so can you share the details with us about that and what attendees can expect to participate in and experience?
Absolutely. Thank you. It's going to be at Verona Ice Arena, the new rink 2, which is an amazing event space. Our son has played hockey for 8 years, so it's kind of near and dear to our hearts. Not only that, we thought we'd do something different, so we're going to have some ice skating. It's going to be from noon to 3, and the address is 451 East Verona Avenue. And we're going to have ice skating, and they'll have skates available. There's going to be food trucks, 3 food trucks and a gourmet popsicle truck. We're going to have a silent auction, which we have, I think, 47 or 48 items in. We have kids raffle, which we have 18 different items in.
Nice.
I know, right? And then we're going to have a signature drink that's going to be vodka, Sprite and grape juice, and we're calling it Princess Punch after Morgan because her nickname was
Oh,
Princess.
that's sweet.
And then one of the companies that we got a donation from, we were able to get cups that were branded. So we will put them in a signature cup that people will be able to take home as a little souvenir. For a $5 donation, they'll be able to get that drink in the cup to take home. And then we've got a couple other little activities, a 50-50 raffle. We're going to be announcing a partnership with a local business that's going to be helping us, which I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a little something with social media, a little bit of a contest with that to help us build our social media. And overall, just an opportunity for families to come back together that supported us in the beginning with everything through the funeral and so on and so forth. And then share with them what we're doing, that we've started the nonprofit, and also to announce the grant that we're awarding, because that's a really big deal for us.
Great cause and everything. The event sounds like a lot of fun. Is there anything else we haven't covered that you would like to share with us?
I guess the biggest thing is to talk a little bit about the support that we've been getting here locally. Again, thank you to the Verona Chamber. You guys have been very instrumental in supporting us. We've also gotten a lot of support from just local businesses, as I said, with our sponsorships and everything. So our goal for this event is $10,000. I will say that we're over $7,000 in sponsorships. And we've already raised over $1,000 for the silent auction. So we just want to build on that, and we're hoping to make our goal and then exceed our goal. And
That
then
sounds
we
awesome.
can put aside money to help yet another family with
Because all
grant.
those funds go to grants.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Please.
So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Please.